Hello, good morning. My name is Paul. Welcome to our beautiful art juice. Today we're going to talk about nervousness and how to deal with it. There are different kind of nervousness. Sometimes people are normally just naturally nervous of themselves about everything that's around and going on in their life. They just have a sense to be nervous very easily. And sometimes we are nervous for reasons that situation that we just, not always, but it just show up at the moment. For example, if you have to do an exam and you study all this time and it's just this one day, if you make this, if you pass this test, you're gonna get your exam, your diploma, and it's very important because you don't want to take another year. So it's a lot of pressure put on that day, and that makes us get very nervous because we don't want to fail. So we're afraid to fail, makes us nervous. For example, if you have to do your driving license, this also costs a lot of time, a lot of money you spend on it, a lot of hours you did getting these lessons, and then it's just this one day. If one thing happen, you can fail. So there's so much pressure put on you, and that makes you react in a way, And same goes if you have to have speech, and people are gonna observing you, and you have to do it good. You could be very nervous as well. You see, when we are nervous, all our senses are excessive active. So that is because a lot of things is going on in our body. So these are just natural reaction of our body. That's why we get nervous. And there's a few things you can you see when you're nervous. For example, you just you get rapid pulse, you get headache, you get belly pain, you get your trailing hands, you get bad sleep, you cannot concentrate too good, you get easily irritated, you get it's just too much. You don't want to eat too much because you're not so hungry, because you're very nervous. You get rapid heartbeat. When you're nervous, all these things show up in your body. It's not just biting your nails, and you have too much energy in your body because you're not in balance at that moment. You see, there's a thing you can do about nervousness, and that is very just simple. For example, you make sure if you have a very difficult day, something you have to do, a test, make sure you're well prepared for the day. Like, for example, if you have an exam, make sure you do all the things you can do on that thing, that you know exactly on that exam, that you know on that subject or whatever. So make sure you do your best. That makes you feel, well, okay, I at least prepared for these things. Or if you have a job, you're applying for a job, you make sure you know the information about the business you're going to, you know what you can ask you the questions, so you're well prepared to answer these questions, and all these kind of things, Same goes to your driving license. If you have that, of course, everyone knows you have to be well prepared, but try to, at least, even though you're doing your best and you're well prepared, because you would not be going to drive off. They would not say to you, you're ready to do this. So just try to come at ease and say, well, I'm going to do this because I was choosing to do this. Or if you get the driving license, the people say it's okay, you can start to drive off now because you're ready enough to do this. That means you have to trust yourself that you can do this. Okay? And going to also, if you're going to do something, make sure you have your breathing. Think about your breathing. That is at least that you're doing good with breathing, so that you would not be over, active, just too much. So you got to just cool down yourself and motivate yourself. Say, well, I am good for this job. They choose me because they take all my all the things I have in my reports about me is good. Just talk to yourself, I can do this. No one can do this better. Motivate yourself so much that when you go, you're full of confidence, and that makes you feel less afraid to fail. And sometimes, very simple, sometimes I have hugs from the parents. Oh, what is this? Oh.